Hi Pisces, thank you for your patience. I'm back here for this week, this one time, but next week I'll be settled and ready to go. So thank you for your support and your understanding. Pisces, we're learning patience actually. Patience and planning is coming through. By the way, number 7, 33, and 44 are significant for us. Now, you are going through a transformation, a radical transformation that has to do, Pisces, with your head over heart or heart over head transformation. Here we see a battle of head versus heart. But truly, when we are battling, we are separating ourselves from the truth of what it is. Remember, we're talking about the coin. The coin has two faces, but it's the same coin at the source of it, at the essence. And so this is how we are also humans, where yes, we experience duality, we experience the form, because we are in this body, in form. The world is all matter, but also at the same time, simultaneously, we are energy, and beyond that, we are source. We are soul. We are a spirit being in a form. And so here, it's not a matter so much of battling between our head, which is the form, which is our emotions, our mind, our thoughts, our ego, our personality, and divine inspiration, wholeness, what impregnates all of us, around us here. We need to get to that point where those two are the same thing, because that's the truth, really. The consciousness, the spirit, is at the same time here as we speak. So it's not a matter of battling between one or the other. That would be this mental conflict. The mind is always trying to see what is right, what is wrong, right? The duality, night and day. But at the end of the day, or at the night, it's life itself. We're experiencing life. We're experiencing everything with no judgment. The balance is to find this neutral point, the soul point, where we are not this or that. We are whole. We are all the whole thing. And so when we talk about this stillness, this emptiness, this oneness, we have here oneness. When we get to the oneness, it is just when you're able to ground into what is, without putting your own perception or your own filter, the filter of the mind. But I guess there's also a mind of a filter, right? Where you're able to see it as a perception, but as that being relative, that it's just your own perception, limited because it's in this form. But if you go a bit deeper, when you ground and meditate, meditation truly is not just sitting and, then going back to your normal busyness. It's being able to sit symbolically through your day, through your whole life, in emptiness. Emptiness means that we have disappeared to our own self, that there's no I'm this body, I have this job, I have this mind, I have those emotional issues, all of that stuff, by the way, came through in 2 decks in the pre-shuffle, where the broken heart, the emotional hurt, all this is behind us. It was in the 2 of them reversed. So we are activating here our higher self, where we're able to be here and move through the day, move through our lives. Not so much through our mind and our planning and our having to do this, having to do that, but letting it flow through us, through insight, through intuition. You have here intuition. And that's exactly when your head drops into the heart, where the portal to spirit, and actually the merger between consciousness, the spirit being, and the form, they merge here in the heart. That's why we say the heart is a portal, because here the heart doesn't judge this or that, doesn't say this is wrong, this is right. This is the mind that brings anxiety. No, we're getting into the heart chakra here, where we become creative, fertile, empress energy, where there's a knowing deep down that is stronger than our own little perspectives. You have here perspectives. By the way, number 18 also came through. Perspective and play. Can we, in all of those changes, material, financial changes that we're going through, for sure right now, especially when it comes to your money, your project, your mission, can we settle into a more creative way, a creative approach, instead of drowning into one perspective? Can we open ourselves, knowing that there are other perspectives? Can we let ourselves live what we're supposed to live? Only the mind will put us down, will put out anxiety, because we have so many choices to make, right? We have so many decisions that are coming our way. But if we're able to, exactly when you feel anxiety come through, this contraction, when you feel that come through, in that moment that there is the other side of the coin available to you in that moment. And so that is how you merge the two sides of the coin, the anxiety with the bliss. And you find the middle point where there's nothing, this emptiness that we just talked about. And in this emptiness, you find this light that you are. You will find the heart vibration as well. You have here harmonize, let your light shine. Only in this space can you find as well confidence in whatever decision you're going to make, because there is a truth within you. There is a truth came through that is stronger than all of your doubts. And those doubts need to be cut through here. Cut through so that you get into the state of flow. And the state of flow, again, is exactly what we just talked about, where you're able to, when you feel a contraction or an obsession about a thought, something, it could be emotional, it could be, have to do with your business or whatever. When you feel that contraction, you know that there's a release right there available to you in the same moment. And so this clarity is found. Where was this card? It was a crystal clear clarity. Let me see. Yeah, crystal clear vision comes through. Awareness. This awareness, again, is that essence that we are before thought. When you go a little bit deeper, you find this crystal clear vision. And in this vision, which is also your intuition, there's no doubt. You just do. You just do. So the misconception of I'm going to meditate and I'm not going to do anything is so outdated, right? Because truly when you get into that emptiness, that stillness came through as well. You get into that bliss. So explore this. Explore that stillness. And that can be in 2 minutes. It's really in the moment. In every single moment, it's here. It's not like a 30-minute, an hour needing to, blah, blah, blah. Yes, perhaps, especially in the beginning, you need a bit more time in silence, retreat a little bit, find that stillness. Yeah, the stillness was in the pre-shuffle, so it's not here, but it was very clear. When you get into that state, Pisces, you merge. Your soul merges, and you have those two swans here with the infinity symbol and all the chakras aligned, and they are englobing, especially the heart chakra. You get into this ebb and flow where you perceive everything, but you don't believe in it. You know that basically your mind becomes a tool. You use the tool, but you are the master of your mind. The mind doesn't use you. So you, in that expansive state, in that truth, in that grounding, you're able to actually move forward effortlessly, in a state that is relaxed, finding that relaxation, that truth, that nothing, empty, just being here, because that's all we are asked to do, to be ourselves, embracing our magnificence. You have here this bird, and it could become ego. This bird signifies sometimes a lot of, being center stage and all of that. But you now are asked to get center stage. But it's not, and this actually could bring you fear and anxiety. But if you disappear to yourself, if you know that all of those emotions are just baggages, then let the truth of this moment, because in this moment you're free, you're nothing, truly. When you're able to offer up your gratitude, when you realize that we are all replaceable, that we're just dust at the end of the day, that puts away a huge amount of pressure, responsibility, and load that we have on our shoulder out. This gets out. All of this fear is lifted, because we understand the truth. The truth is that we are not much. We're not much. And so, because we're not much, surrendering to more than ourselves, which we are at the same time, enables us to go towards victory and success. And that has to do with love. You have men holding a heart here, but also door to value. Your pennies, your success economically, your path. And so perhaps everything is going a little bit faster right now. You're feeling like, a lot of acceleration and all of this pressure on you. But know that as all this is happening, you're transforming and you're healing. You're healing so much. And so you have to give yourself a break, Pisces. You need to find those moments for yourself, grounding yourselves, and letting yourself be alive simply, not caring about, I have to do this, I have to do that. Yeah, those things will happen, but they need to come from a source of being that is calm, still, and centered here. Because this is the force, the strength that will push you, that will move you through all of this. And in the shorter way, right? You're going to be aligned, so you're going to go through the way that you need to go through. You will see clearer, into the people, into the aspect of your daily routine, of what you need to do, the aspects of your business, the strategies that you need to put into practice. But you're definitely, especially here talking to the feminines, we are activating our higher self. And that is what is happening. And so it could seem a little hard because we're activating spiritually. We're ascending. At the same time, we have to deal with all those, material things. But we need to get to the point where we don't separate those two, where we're able to merge the head with the heart with the head, to merge the material with the spiritual with the material. And this comes with door to spirit, and the seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel, could be significant for some of you, where you are always light. You're always feeling. It's a sensation and vibration that you will feel. When you're not in thought, you're higher than thought. This is a visualization that you can make. And all of this brings you to victory. We have literally here 2 cards, 2 different decks. Victory and success. So it's coming your way, Pisces. As you are going through those financial and material changes, you're getting to your fulfillment of your wishes. Your dreams, Pisces. Follow your dreams. Whatever it takes. It's not about who, what, no. There is a truth that needs to guide your every single moment, your every single breath, your every single day. And as you do so with patience, with those little things that you put into practice every day, you will get closer to that dream, to the manifestation of this. Now you could be finding yourself in indecision, a crossroad. Yeah, choices. But thought will not resolve this. It's only if you go deeper inside. Again, we have patience and planning coming through. Strategy. Put those, whenever you're meditating, whatever, you will see that sometimes insight will come. You won't be thinking, you'll be probably in the car or doing something else, talking with someone, and the insight will come immediately like this. And you'll be like, wow, and it will resonate very strongly within you. You'll be like, yeah, this is it. This is the next course of action. We need to not be so egoic, feeling that we can control everything, we can manage everything. When we let go, actually, when we surrender into that I don't know what to do, and we connect, you will be surprised because the insights come. When we get into more gratitude for just what we have right now, more is given. But if we are holding on so tight to, this, that, it doesn't flow. And we need to get into that flow. To listen. You have embrace stillness. Here we go. Embrace stillness and listen. Listen as well. Communication came through. Dialogue. So perhaps, with some people, there could be, significant communication that could come through. Listen to what people say. But at the end of the day, you know that you make your own decisions. You are the Empress. You have woman holding a coin here, and she is with this black cat. She's a psychic queen here. She knows through her intuition. The best business, really, people are the ones that can see through. They don't really, the mind works, but there's a clarity. If you look into who is, successful, materially in this world, you will see that those people actually do active meditation, do all of those things, and are not stressed so much. Yeah, there's a lot to do, but they manage that. They manage. So you will see, you will take the right opportunities when you're clear. And for some of you, if there was here like a doubt, should I take this opportunity or not? This is a confirmation that you should take it. And again, here you have invite peace. So as your focus is only on peace, on this state, on how you are you internally, as you nurture yourself in this way, will you have the courage and the strength to take the opportunities without anxiety. You have the courage here, right? All of this is happening because the door is open to you for personal healing and happiness. Whatever you're undergoing right now is making you stronger. You have strength here, and is enabling you to go higher, to understand yourself better, and to go beyond your ignorance. We all come with ignorance because we've all been conditioned to believe that our thoughts, our emotions are who we are. But at the end of the day, yes, we feel them, but they are not who we are. We are much more. We are divine beings. And so as we settle into that, you will see how magically things start to actually happen. Now, talking to this, broken heart in reverse, you have heal, abandonment, time to forgive. This is happening at the same time, where you're getting into this new stage, perhaps, and you will feel that you're getting into 5D, into higher self, into higher consciousness right now. If you feel that, it no longer is important for you, the insecurity within partnerships, within a particular relationship, doesn't truly bother you so much. You're focused now into the grander scheme of things, into you're getting into a feeling, a sensation of the importance of this newfound you, of this merge of you, the ego, with your soul. You, the person that is manifesting the wish, the dream of your soul, and you letting the soul take over the ego. The ego is not bad. It's just trying to protect you, it's anxious, all that. But if you don't let that overbear the soul, then we're good to go, Pisces. Right? Now, I'm gonna, just for the purpose of us, I'm gonna get just a few more cards here. But definitely there's this transformation happening. Look, this disruption here, where we were our worst enemy, where we were blocking ourselves, limiting ourselves. We're choosing a new path. This is a new path we're taking. And perhaps it's the unknown. Perhaps it's scary. But again, you will see that you're stronger than you think. You have more confidence in yourself than you think. When you completely let go of yourself, you will find yourself, Pisces. That's the paradox of it. Pisces, please. Yeah, it's all about your intention. Where do you put this arrow here? Where do you put this arrow? It's one focus. If your focus is internal, then all will flow out from there. In the most natural and beautiful way. And creative way. Yes, exactly. So underneath we had like the orphan prisoner, right, that we had so many times. This is poverty consciousness, auto-sabotage, still having the association sometimes of, I'm not worthy, I can't do this, blah, 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 negative thinking for everything, your, relationship, love, your project, your mission, what you can do in this life. Perhaps you're learning new skills, you're asked to go on to new ventures and you're scared. But here, this is just feeling, I can't, right? But here, you have conservative ideas, no action, privilege. So this is the Queen of Ice. And we see her sleeping here. In her sleep, she sees. Perhaps there is a frozen moment. This frozen moment that you need to find that is in stillness. The owl here that is pure light. White light. All is white here. Purity. This is found into when you are in stillness. All of the ice breaks. We put ourselves in ice. We are like very conservative because we have been conditioned. But when we let the heart start to burn, then it starts to melt the ice. That is what we have to go through right now, where we are melting, we are cutting those barriers, we're cutting those limiting beliefs, we're cutting what doesn't serve us. And perhaps you're feeling that things are not going fast enough. Again, we're learning patience. Remember, patience. Right now, so many planets are retrograde. We're asked to go within. Remember, we are going to manifest from here, Pisces. And perhaps all of this is happening for that very reason. Yeah, again, auto-sabotage is coming through. Being our own prisoner. feeling, left out, feeling that we don't belong to the world. Again, we need to not be in the separation mode. We need to merge the spiritual with the material. Yes, we are light beings. Yes, it's harder for us to feel like we belong to this planet, but yes, we can do it. Here you have insecurity coming through, manipulation. Yeah, this is all of those thoughts that actually are not true. They are not real. The reality, again, is the 0 point. We are clean slate. We are this nothingness from which all can be manifested. Remember, when the form is the boundary. If you don't feel your body, if you are in the other state where there's no body, there's no form, you're free. There's infinity available to you. But when you're stuck in the mind and the body, you are in this ice cube, closed off, and you can't live. You are in this death mode, right? You are contracted. An ice cube is completely contracted, but the water needs to flow. We need to get into that flow, Pisces. One more for Pisces. Patience, again, number 22, master number, very important. And patience, tranquility is coming with the tree of rest. So this rest needs to be taken. You need 5 minutes a day. You need to find this space within you. You need some space, some time alone, some time to rest, Pisces. Even though there's so much to do, there'll always be excuses like you don't have time. Time, it actually doesn't exist. At the end of the day, you know how sometimes time goes really faster than you thought. It's never the same. It's a perception, time. But when you take that time to stop, to be in that frozen ice, but get into the heart, you will start to feel that this opens up the doors, opens up the doors, opens up the doors. And also this rest is not just, getting, a nap or something. This rest is that we can go through a day that is very busy, but always be in that rest. When we are always centered here within, we, in this meditative state, we're able to go through the day with so much more clarity and not waste our energy. Because we waste our energy in the mind, with the mind, a lot of thoughts, a lot of emotions. All of this is, we waste our energy. But when we're able to be more centered, we can do so many things and not waste the energy. And so we don't need so much rest because we're always in a rest state. Yeah, wisdom, the force, the strength of the divine, number 7 again. So this is so strong, Pisces. Find this tranquility, this stillness within you, and all will flow into place. All will flow into place, Pisces. I'm going to do one more. I'm called to do one more here with the Ascended Masters. Be patient with yourself. Heart awakening is coming through. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. Yeah, definitely balance came through as well. Very much so. And this balance has to do with, again, this Libra energy where we're not in the extremes. We have found the neutral point, the judge here. And the judge doesn't judge anything. It's just right here. Neutral point, 0 point. In the peace, in the stillness, in the truth. Rest and awareness, Pisces. From which all form is manifested, truly. Psychic insight. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. Your intuition is calling you. Listen. Listen. But you can't listen if you're here. You need to be in that still place, Pisces. Pisces, please. Advice. Wow. Of course. Joan of Arc. Voice of truth. Stand strong. Focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. Speak your truth, Pisces. Life force. express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Yes, that came through as well. Sacred sexuality, accessing the unified field. Sex, sexuality, when it comes to that, there's Kama Sutra and all of those things, finding the point where you are able to merge your energy with someone, unify a masculine and a feminine, where you don't waste the energy again. This energy can be rising up here. You can circulate that energy, that vibration. And so finding that power, that energy, because perhaps right now you're feeling very tired. And so we need to find, it's only in that stillness that actually your energy awakens. And again, if the sexual act and all that is a beautiful thing, but it needs to be done with consciousness and through the heart, not in a mechanical way. It has to be brought up, not down, right? And finally, we have higher learning. You have learned from experience. That I really feel, Pisces, that you have learned so much emotionally. More inner study is now required to further progress. So you have learned from experience, from all of the karmic experiences with people. Now it's about inner study. Of course, with all those planets retrograde, like we were channeling, it's coming back within here. Go deeper, Pisces. You can do this. Magic manifesting. Isis. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Alright, so it's happening. Be patient. Come back here. And all will be good. I love you, Pisces. I will see you very soon. Thank you for your patience again. Rest well. And work your magic. Let it work through you.